In the heart of a vast and rushing river, there lay a small pebble, nestled among countless others. It wasn't the smoothest, the brightest, or the most colorful. In fact, it was rough, jagged, and coated in layers of dirt. The pebble often gazed at the glimmering stones nearby, envying their brilliance as they caught the sunlight. It believed it was destined to remain unnoticed, just another insignificant piece of rock. For years, the pebble lay in the same spot at the bottom of the river, hidden beneath layers of silt. Life was predictable and uneventful. The gentle flow of the river lulled it into a false sense of security, and it began to believe that this was all life had to offer, a quiet, hidden existence where it would never be seen or valued. But one day, everything changed. Dark clouds gathered overhead, and a storm began to brew. The river, once calm, turned into a roaring torrent. The water surged with immense force, uprooting plants, carrying away debris, and dislodging the pebble from its resting place. The pebble was swept into the chaos, tumbling and turning uncontrollably. It felt fear like never before. "Why is this happening to me?" it thought. "Why couldn't I have stayed where I was, safe and unnoticed?" The river's current was unrelenting, dragging the pebble through a journey it hadn't asked for. It collided with larger rocks, each impact chipping away at its rough edges. It was tossed into swirling whirlpools, spun endlessly until it felt like it would break apart. The pebble was scraped against sharp surfaces and plunged into deep, dark waters where no light could reach. The pebble felt lost, battered, and broken. It longed for its old life, where it had been safe and undisturbed. But the river refused to let it stop. The current kept pushing, forcing the pebble to move forward, no matter how much it resisted. When the storm finally subsided, the river calmed, and the pebble found itself resting on a smooth sandbank. For the first time in what felt like an eternity, it wasn't being tossed and turned. The pebble lay still, basking in the warmth of the sunlight that now reached it. As the days turned into weeks, the pebble began to notice something remarkable. The jagged edges that once defined it were gone, smoothed away by the river's trials. The dirt and grime that had clung to it for so long had been washed away, revealing a polished surface that gleamed faintly under the sunlight. The pebble realized that the journey it had feared, the one it had resisted with all its might, had transformed it. Every collision, every tumble, and every hardship had shaped it into something new, something extraordinary. The pebble, once convinced of its insignificance, now understood the truth. The river's challenges had been its greatest gift. Life is much like the journey of the pebble. We all face storms that uproot us from our comfort zones and currents that force us into the unknown. These moments can feel overwhelming, even unfair. But it is through these trials that we are shaped, refined, and revealed. Every challenge smooths our rough edges. Every hardship washes away the layers that hide our true selves. And while the process may be painful, it is necessary for growth and transformation. So when life's currents feel overwhelming, remember the pebble. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and know that every tumble and turn is shaping you into the person you're meant to be. One day, you'll look back and realize that the storms you feared the most were the ones that brought out your true brilliance. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who might need a reminder of their strength. Life's challenges are not meant to break us. They are meant to shape us. Let's embrace the journey together. Subscribe for more uplifting stories, and let's inspire each other to keep moving forward with courage and hope.